Chapter 4, On the Fritz. We marched back to our class in single file. I was the line leader. Mr. Granite couldn't go back to our math lesson because we had to clean up the room for elementary. He gave each of us a rag and a spray bottle filled with water. Andrea started singing that kitty cleanup song. Clean up, everybody clean up. Except me and the guys changed the last line to, even in your underwear. It was hilarious. Anything to do with underwear is hilarious. Andrea thinks cleaning is fun. What is her problem? Cleaning is not fun. Getting dirty is fun. That's the first rule of being a kid. But we did want everything to be perfect for when Mrs. Mentry and the news reporter showed up. I was cleaning off the computer table in the corner when I noticed that the screen was filled with a bunch of strange numbers and letters. It made no sense at all. Mr. Granite, the computer is on the fritz, I said. Maybe I can fix it, said Andrea. I do take a computer class after school. Andrea takes classes in everything. If they gave a class in how to take classes, she would take that class so she could get better at class taking. As it turned out, Andrea couldn't fix the computer. Mr. Granite had to call Mr. Harrison on the intercom. He came running in a few minutes later. Your computer's on the fritz? He asked. Well, it was working just fine yesterday, said Mr. Granite. Can you get it off the fritz? I asked him. Mr. Harrison removed the back of the computer and started poking around in the insides with his screwdriver. I see what's going on here, he said. Your external parallel processor can't access enough gigaflops to bitmap the primary protocol and the blah, 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 blah. All we need is to upload a new firewall so the network can reboot your motherboard and maximize the serial blah, 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 blah. Mr. Harrison talks funny. Nobody had any idea what he was talking about, but in a minute or two, the computer was working fine. Hip hooray, I cheered. The computer is now off the fritz. While you're here, asked Mr. Granite, our smart board went on the fritz yesterday. Can you fix that? Well, yeah. That thing is busted, I said. It should be called a dumb board. Can you fix it, Mr. Harrison? Asked Mr. Granite. Yeah, no problem, said Mr. Harrison. I just need to debug the analog Bluetooth vector blah, 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 blah. Nobody had any idea what he was talking about. But of course, a few seconds later, the smart board was off the fritz. Mr. Harrison can fix anything. Computers, laser printers, scanners, even pencil sharpeners and coffee machines. And there's plenty of old broken down stuff to fix at our school, that's for sure. That's the thing about a 50-year-old school. Everything is always on the fritz. One time, a piece of plaster fell off the ceiling in the hallway and hit Emily right in the head. It was a real Kodak moment. We need to have a tech guy all the time just to fix the stuff that breaks. We all thanked Mr. Harrison when he turned on the smartboard, and it worked. I'm just doing my job, he said. When I see something is broken, I fix it. Yeah, well, can you fix Andrea's brain, I asked, because it sure is broken. Oh, snap, said Ryan. Andrea was going to say something mean back to me, but she couldn't because there was an announcement over the loudspeaker again. Mr. Harrison, please report to the office. The copy machine is on the fritz again. Mr. Harrison sighed. I just fixed that old thing yesterday. It's worn out. I don't think I can fix it again. I'll just have to build a new copy machine like the old one. So you're going to just make a copy of the copy machine, I asked. That's right. No, that's weird. Chapter 5. Mr. Harrison's invention. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow with chapters 5 and 6. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.